Welcome back, friends. All right, I've got coffee again. Another pre-work video. A couple things I'm noticing. If I get these pre-work videos done and then end up just getting tied up with family stuff or whatever after work, I at least feel like we've gotten something done. So it's kind of nice for that effect. And the other thing I've noticed is I am still defaulting to this leveling series. Although I can feel that changing potentially a little bit. I'm not suggesting we stop the series, but I could see starting to rotate between this and main account videos. And I just think naturally, slowly, we kind of will start drifting back towards main account more and more, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm still really enjoying this, intrigued by this. One thing I realized, criticism of this sort of process we're taking here, our bottom fishing is only 39.5. We at least have to get to 60 to even use a carp rod. Now, it's true, we could fish at Bear for carp on, well, we've got some wind out here, on feeder rods, but that means buying feeder rods when I'd rather skip right to carp rods. So part of why I decided to go ahead and do another leveling video, because I actually think it would be a good idea to keep plugging away at this Norwegian sea trip and then get some bottom fishing in at Old Berg or wherever, just really good bite rate, while happy hour is still a thing on this account because of the anniversary celebration. By the way, by and far the most exciting thing about the 6-year anniversary is that free-to-play players, get several days of happy hour. Not that the other stuff isn't cool, but man, especially if you're in the process of leveling and working on specific skills, what a boon. So obviously we're going 41 meter this time. It's funny how it always takes it out of your number one spot when you log out here. And so that's weird. I really thought we had made, I guess we didn't. All right. Anyway, I thought we had made one more thing of strips before we sold the fish yesterday, but I either forget or it got yeeted out of our inventory somehow. I don't know why I just said that. I'm not a person that uses that word. My kids don't even use that word. It's very strange. So unfortunately, I mean, it's just the time of day that it happens to be in game. We're about to go through overnight, but I mean, I'm on a tight schedule with how long I have before I need to go to work. So we just have to deal. On my main account, by the way, I did unlock Marine Paternoster. So I want to make a video on Marine Paternoster. If any of you happen to be higher level and have unlocked Marine Paternoster, if you have found like particular good baits to use, I did a little experimenting last night and it just seemed like the shrimp and the other stuff and even some of the artificial stuff, it all seemed to do pretty well catching really small fish and stuff, but I just haven't had the chance to do a lot of testing, so curious if other people, I think I remember people saying that just using shrimp especially was pretty good if you're just wanting to catch a bunch of mackerel. So we'll play around with that a little bit on the main account. All right, starting off with a pollock and marine fishing percentage. That's good. Yeah, this might be a shorter episode. I don't know, we'll see. We will see. I mean, it definitely won't be too long, but all right, so we just need to catch one saithe here, or mackerel, to keep the bait going. All right, there's a really small haddock. Man, so far, now I know we've started fishing at like a hot time in terms of late afternoon, early evening, and get pretty decent bite rate compared to the middle of the day, certainly compared to overnight. But early impression, at least the quantity, the bite rate seems stronger over here than it was yesterday at the 35. That doesn't mean the quality of fish will be as good. Remember, we made a lot of silver yesterday, not because we caught that many fish, although we caught a few, but we hit a nice cafe order and then just had fish that were worth a decent amount of silver. Cusk, early cusk. There's level 19 already. I wasn't even paying attention to level, but that is almost 11k XP. 25.6. Yeah, so at these, at this sort of like mid-level point, wasn't necessarily expecting to be leveling this aggressively even here. But it's just so much XP. All right, so 150 was what we needed to get to level 19. 200 is what we need to get to 20. So still not that big a deal in terms of XP. If we hit 20, that means we can go to Volkov. That means we can buy pretty much anything we want in terms of stock. So that is a huge boon. When you're able to take your character to Volkov, you still have to pay, of course, for travel cost or whatever, but it's not that expensive to travel to Volkov, and then all of a sudden you can pretty much get anything. All right, there's a saithe just in time. We're going to try to catch one without a saithe, and I think I'm going to do this first one with strips so we can test that out. Are we drifting a little bit? Maybe a little. Not too bad though. The wind has slowed down. That was a bite and then it went away. At least it felt like it was. I never got the actual indicator, but the way the line responded, something pulled it down. So, yeah, sorry to like focus so much on my schedule, but the other good news is my work schedule is almost done for the summer. So all of a sudden I'm going to have a good bit more time. We'll probably do some morning streams and have a little bit more time to create some content. Also probably playing some other things too, like, we're just a little bit of ways from Diablo 4 coming out. I've been doing a little bit of hardcore, running a hardcore character on Classic WoW, which has been fun. But I think we'll get some more stream time coming up. So I've got about 2 months off over the summer. Now 2 weeks we're out of town, but the rest of the time we're pretty much here. And yeah, a little more frequency on streams and a little more availability to create content. So I'm excited. Hopefully you are as well. but I appreciate you being here to watch. It's another nice fish here. I wonder if it's another cusk. You know, I don't know why, but when I was fishing on my main account, I always felt like cusk weren't that good of XP, but that they added up pretty good on silver. They actually are pretty decent on XP. I don't know if that's been adjusted or if I just was, when you're such a high level and you on your main account, and then some fish are worth ridiculous XP out here. Maybe just comparatively these cusk didn't seem like as much, but that's another almost 10K in one fish. It's a ton, especially for where we're at, right? We've got 7 more of these strips. I love the quick bite. Even if it is smaller fish, like, we're happy just to catch small stuff. Haven't seen a place yet over here. We did have some decent place over at the other spot. 26.2. So 34 and 41. Right now I'm thinking the 34 has maybe a little higher quality of fish and the 41's a better bite rate. That's what it seems like right now. Cusk. No, safe. Oh, no, hake. That's 35K pretty much. That is a big hake. Wow. Ton of XP. Is that going to show up actually? Yeah, that's the most experience in one fish we've ever caught. Wow. I don't catch hake enough to have noticed what the silver is. But XP wise, that was insane. That got us to 19 and a quarter just like that. Yeah, so people are asking about that heavy rod and the Saber 60 for trolling Corey. I think that's a good combo to at least get started. Yeah. Oh, nice pollock, 11K. couple pollock, a haddock, a couple cusk, sculpin, and a big hake. That's been our day so far. Very good. Somebody just caught a sculpin that was 4.8 kilos. That's insane. Big slowdown in the overnight. The question is, am I going to actually fish the overnight? Do we ever just make this the shortest episode ever instead of fishing this crazy overnight time? I mean, it may be slowing down, but it's still not bad. So far, at least. It's what, 11? What's it going to be like after midnight, though? Lift it up. Cusk. 6.3 XP. 6.3K, that is. We need a safe. Oh, we did get... Oh, yeah. We've got 6 small fillets. I forgot. There's a place, but... And it's still worth decent XP, but it wasn't a marker, so it won't sell for anything. So we did find a place over here. Somebody in-game asked, is there any specific method to level spin fishing fast? And someone answered trolling, which I do think that's accurate. Whenever I've wanted to level up spin fishing, typically trolling has been proven to be the fastest method. Because you've got multiple rods in and you're, on average, just catching more fish. But again, as always, do what's fun. See how long this takes. We have drifted a good bit, but oh. Have we had a rare species yet? I don't think we have we? On the leveling series? Since they changed it. The other thing I thought about with this trip to the Norwegian Sea, and it doesn't matter as much because we're getting so close to Volkhov, but like if there was a lure that was just doing especially good at Cory, you might buy it just because of how expensive it is to buy lures at Cory, and plus it may be sold out at the lower level areas. All right, let's see if we can just like luck into one more fish, and then I think we just call this a short episode. The only, there we go. The only, like, it's not a waste, but sort of loss of time is the amount of time it takes to drive out here. But we're not going to be fishing overnight where it's going to be a little slower. I'm under a little less stress in terms of getting ready for work in time, so I think this will be a good ending point, and we'll probably still make 100 silver, 150 silver even. I think, based on what we've caught. So my guess on this would be a cusk, but we'll see. Ooh, that is perfect. Ooh, that's going to be tough. 9,000 XP, by the way. All right, let me go back. I'm actually going to see how much that safe is worth. Oh, wait. Sorry. Guess I forgot a step there. I'm going to see how much that safe is worth before deciding if we want to keep it or cut it. Because that was a pretty decent sized safe. I love that they put the biggest fish caught the day before out here now. I've never caught an Oppo on my main yet. That's a cool looking fish. Alright, we're not going to have anything here. I mean, surely, is that worth more than 85? I guess we need to find out. Yeah. How much is this? No. It actually is, it's close, but it's better to do the order. So there's 85 silver. 85. This is worth 23. I'm going to sell it. All right, 85 silver. We actually did really good. I mean, we'll just call it 250. It's close to 250. Up to 1,600. This trip is going really well so far. All right. Hey, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient. And sorry about the shorter episode, but just kind of worked. I'll see you next time. Tight lines.